You know, you hear that cliche, you know, the best kept secret. Fort Lauderdale, which has gone from, you know, the spring break heyday to an upscale destination, the one thing that's been overlooked over the years is our dive product out here.
Well, he's one of those old mavericks of diving, folks, with numerous accomplishments just dripping from his weight belt. Now, despite all that, you'll find Neil Watson to be a genuinely friendly guy, eager to share his enthusiasm for the local diving scene.
You have people, 1 million people a year going through Fort Lauderdale, going to the Florida Keys or flying to some Caribbean destination, and we have an incredible dive product right here. We have like 60 miles, over 60 miles of beautiful reef. We have 3 different reef lines, a shallow, intermediate, and a deeper reef.
Well, we're between dives here with South Florida Diving Headquarters, and while Jeff Terode prepares to motor us to our next bit of Fort Lauderdale underwater adventure, it's a good time to throw it over to Dan Orr with today's Dan Minute.
It's a big world out there, folks, and scuba diving is a great way to go and see it. Dive travel offers pristine tropical islands, rugged wilderness coastlines, and exotic locations only a few will ever see. Hi, Dan Orr with today's Dan Minute. Careful planning before you leave helps ensure a rewarding adventure. Choose destinations with diving compatible with your skills. Research required travel documentation, language and customs, local considerations, and diving conditions. Find out if your operator requires dive accident insurance and ask what safety measures they have in place. Make sure that you have the gear you'll need and that you're comfortable using it. Definitely plan sufficient off-gas time before you fly home. Sightseeing is a terrific way to purge your body of those tiny bubbles. No matter where you travel, take the time to plan ahead and spend your days enjoying everything your destination has to offer.
Okay, we're doing the dive side. The stamp, also known as Aqua Zoo. It's a 165-foot hopper barge setting north and south. Okay, what they did, they filled full of concrete culverts to sink it. Mother Nature intervened and it turned over, flipped upside down, which is cool. It made a really cool wreck. To the east side is all these concrete culverts. Okay, if you go to the east side, it's roughly 74 feet of water.
The dive boat that was in our way earlier had moved on. Now we'd have opportunity to indulge in some third reef offerings.
Not in the United States. Also, for the past 30 years, we've been developing the artificial reef program and now have the most comprehensive artificial reef program probably in the world, certainly in the Western Hemisphere. These spectacular wrecks out there.
It didn't take long to understand why the Sea Emperor wreck is also known as the Aqua Zoo. This sunken hopper barge was donated as part of a fine levied on a dredging company that had destroyed reef habitat a bit further north. The zoo now holds impressive marine life. It's a favorite of local and visiting divers alike. As a general rule, shipwrecks hold fish, sometimes a lot of fish. By providing shelter, artificial reefs harbor the building blocks of a natural ecosystem, much as a natural reef does. Typically, the more structure, the more crevices afforded by the introduction of these man-made materials, the better the result for fish populations. Perhaps more important than the smooth-sided sunken barge on this reef are the concrete culvert pipes she carried down with her. They provide cover for some impressive specimens. At about 75 feet, we set ourselves down on the sand, just off the east side of the barge. It was here that I began to fully appreciate why this wreck is also called the Aqua Zoo. In and amongst scattered culvert remnants, a vibrant gathering of fish make it a photographer's paradise. here I witnessed the biggest fish I've ever had the pleasure to meet. Goliath groupers, aptly named for biblical David's giant foe, have been protected in U.S. waters since 1990. Also known as jewfish, giant sea bass, and several other names, these monsters have been recorded to grow to 8 feet and 800 pounds. There have even been some reports of larger specimens stalking and attempting to ambush divers. Now, somehow, I just can't imagine that. But just in case, beware of those big lunkers, folks. Dem ain't no billy bass.